Actually, if you want to see how the machine actually kind of fits together and looks, put this cover on here. So I went to school for computer science, but I kind of got captivated by biotech about 6 years ago, and I spent a lot of time, early on researching it, learning all I could from textbooks. I did kind of a hobby project about 5 years ago to kind of get me into the space. I was, to an extent, getting a little bit bored with software. I felt that a lot of the hard problems had been already solved, whereas in biotech, a lot of the really hard, there's tons of hard problems that were remaining to be solved. And I also learned about something called synthetic biology, which is really applying engineering principles to biology. And as an engineer, that really captivated me, that I could not engineer just software systems, but actually life itself. Fundamentally, Chai is about democratizing biotechnology, in a similar way to how the PC democratized computing in the earlier era. And we're really starting with something called DNA diagnostics. So our first machine is called a real-time PCR thermocycler. That's what it technically is. And what it can do is identify any DNA or RNA sequence, whether it's present in a sample or not. So, and this is really, this is a technology that's existed about 20 years. We didn't invent it, but it's traditionally been very inaccessible. And the machines to do this technique are traditionally $20,000 up to $100,000. And even if you have that machine, that's not enough. You need to have specialized reagents that would let you run it. If you're a scientist, you know how to go about getting the particular reagents that you need for your particular test. But if you're maybe a small business owner, like a microbrewer who wants to test their beer for some microorganisms that would cause spoilage, they don't have a clue how to do that, right? So they need a low cost product, and then B, they need a complete kit that lets them gives them everything they need to perform that detection. I really, when I started the company, I realized that there was a very long tail of potential uses. There were uses, beyond what I could. I was learning about new uses every day. People were calling up, they want to test their marijuana plant for this, and they want to breed some crazy chicken. I can't make this stuff up. Basically, what we knew is that we wanted to create really a platform for enabling all these kind of long tail of uses. And I wanted to create a really comprehensive solution that say, yes, actually we do have the magic box now. Here it is. Here's the reagents you need to run it. Put them together and follow the simple protocol, and then you'll get the answer that you're seeking. What will satisfy me is if we've really had an impact on the users that we're targeting, that we've really democratized biotechnology. And we don't want to stop with just DNA diagnostics. That was just kind of the easiest place or the most obvious opportunity for us to start. There's all sorts of things going on in synthetic biology that we'd like to be a part of democratizing as well. Our vision is not to just be a low-cost supplier of real-time PCR machines. Our vision is to be an enabler of the complete solution.